Hey gang, how you doing? It's the 2nd of October. This week I've been working with a client who I'm doing a half a day presentation with all their senior leaders on collaboration. So they're restructuring their organization to encourage people to work together so that they'll have multiple parts of their business interfacing with clients in a different way. What they want to encourage is the mindset and the behaviors to work together to win. And what I would like to do with you, if you're watching this, is to talk about both what collaboration is and why it's a great way of doing business, but also think about what stops you. The question I want you to ask yourself is, what were the messages that you received about trusting other people and working alongside other people for a common goal? And just have a feel into that. Take your time. It might have been the messages that you received through an experience in the schoolyard at school around trusting your friends and trusting them in a game of working together and trying to achieve something. Might have been something that you learnt through sport or didn't learn through sport in terms of collaboration. It might have been something you learnt from your parents or your first job. What was the message you were given by that first boss about trusting other people and collaborating to achieve something together? It's true that those that resist collaboration have had experiences in their life where they have been let down. And so they have a belief that trusting, that putting your faith in others, both individuals and groups, to achieve things together is risky and dangerous. And it's also true that there's people out there, and it could be like you, who have done this successfully and believe that collaboration is actually the way that we need to exist as a society. So if we are going to achieve big things together, if we're going to address the biggest problems we've got, and we're also going to raise happy children, happy families, the ability for all of us to trust the people alongside us to do their part in the achievement of a collective goal is one of those fundamental skill sets. So if you find a resistance within you to collaborating to get things done, first of all, look at what that belief is and where you learnt it, and decide whether you want to keep it or not. And then the second thing is think about the mindset and the skills it takes. The mindset is to forgo your own self-interest for the interest of the collective good. Sorry, not to forgo, to include your self-interest in the collective interest. So we never forgo our own needs with collaboration. That's one of the misnomers of it. Your needs are important alongside everyone else's. And so the process of collaboration is working out how those individual needs can be met in a creative way together. And then the second is the skills. You'll often find when you're collaborating effectively, it requires more listening than talking. It requires an open heart and an open mind to be able to engage with people in a way without being triggered into all your own past history of when this hasn't worked and what hasn't worked. So as a result of today, what I would encourage you to do is to think about your own tendencies, think about your own preferences, and think about your experiences in the past of collaborating. And decide as a way of moving forward, are you going to be open to winning together? I hope this is